Hi, it's Ash, and since the last time I met you, there has been some changes in my profile. I was a teacher then, right now I'm a machine learning engineer. That doesn't mean I'm not a teacher anymore. Some of my old students are still connected to me, and they told me that they are facing problems in, coding and how to approach a problem and these kind of things. Now, since I'm a machine learning engineer now, I do not have all the time in the world to actually teach them. They even offered me money just to teach them. They some even told me to come back to the same office, and I was like, everyone has to move on, including you and me. But that doesn't mean I won't guide you. So what I want to do is I want to make an app. So I want to make an app. What kind of app? An app that teaches you basics like computational thinking, algos, flowcharts, and after that I also want to encounter something like Python, libraries, some data analysis, and after that I also want to teach machine learning as well as deep learning with FastAPI and proper deployment like rack and all. Something that takes you from the very basics to the very advanced ML type of thing. And this is not just limited to ML, but right now my vision is just for people to gain knowledge of basic coding, basic algorithm, how to do problem solving, computational thinking, so that they are not stuck at the minimum level. Let's say I ask you to distribute 2 apples in 14 people. You can do it, but some other person might think that it is too difficult for them. And if that is the case, I want the person to come to this website and think about it, what is going on, and when they visit this website they learn something. Like, instead of just distributing the apples, maybe they can even try to, let's say, save 20% in case someone else comes. So how much apple would they like to save, or would they need to save? If that kind of question comes to their minds, I want this website to make them excel in it. Now, for version 1, I'm only trying to make something like students can log in. They can go into the course, pick off from the lecture they left, and what concepts did they learn. That's it. This is it for my version 1. Now, I was not able to make everything by myself. So what I did was I went to ChatGPT and I told it what was my requirements. And in the requirements, I told them that my app would be in FastAPI for backend, React as front end. For database, I want PostgreSQL. So I think I needed it very much, but it is a bit excessive for V1. So I asked it to, shorten it for V1, and I told it the exact, specifications I would give it, and here are the specifications: students, lessons, concepts, courses. That's it for version 1. Maybe something like progress bar or something like that. And it told me that for content you can use MD files, and MD files would just render and come as a website. So this is it for my version 1, and I would like to show you the planning. This is just the planning phase. Okay, we are not going to build an app in this video. This is just the planning phase. So I just want to show you what my app would look like after V1. So it would start with React and TypeScript for student UI. I'm not going to add a teacher. The teacher would be AI or RAG, because I don't want students to pay. I only want them to pay if payment is needed. For example, if I need to run the website, then I would think about it, that do I need to implement some payment, or maybe the APIs of AIs, if they can be arranged for free, I would like to go for that. So any person that is coming to the website can study for free. I want it to be something like that. I don't want this app to be, people are coming here to teach and people are coming here to learn. No, this is just for students. So this will be React, and after that for backend it is FastAPI, and for my database it will be PostgreSQL, and for content it will be markdown files. Then here is what I need for each of the tables. So instead of just being 4 tables, it is now 5 tables. Yeah, sorry for the inconvenience. This whole month I have been a little sick. Enrollments, it is the new table through which I will basically manage who is enrolled in which course. Now here will be the content schema, and after that we have the login dashboard and courses, my course list, and these kind of things, lesson list, all of these things. After that, teacher experience, I'm not going to keep it, because I'm not going to allow any teachers. The only teacher that would be here would be AI. As I told you, I don't want this website to be a cash grab. And after that, for backend, FastAPI, and this will be the schema. I don't know how I'm going to manage it, but I'll definitely manage it. And this is for the front end. It's how my basic folders would look like, what my folder structure would look like, and all. So I'm going to be honest with you, this is kind of a full stack app, and I haven't made a full stack app from scratch by myself. So let's see how it goes, but I know myself, and with proper guidance and internet, I know I can make this app, and probably one of the best possible. So let's see how it turns out. This is going to be one hell of a journey. Thank you so much, everyone. I'll see you guys in the next one.